this game was between David Bronstein and M20, a computer that happened. This game happened in 1963. I don't know how strong this computer was. I'm so curious also, so let's go and check. E4, E5, of course, F4, King's Gambit mainline, and Knight F3. If you are thinking to attack this F4 pawn immediately because you sacrifice your pawn on F4, and you decided, okay, I gotta go D4, controlling the center, attacking the pawn, then you have to be aware of this Queen H4 check. You either what? You move up your king or cover. Let's go cover. Pawn will just capture the G3. Knight F3 attacking the H4 queen. G check. And how can you stop the pawn takes rook, knight takes queen, and after black would capture your rook, black will have a new queen. It's difficult for white to handle this kind of bad position, especially winning a rook. So knight f3 is so important. After e takes f4, you have to prevent any form of check. Knight f6, and here David had no plan to rest. E5 immediately attacking the newly developed knight on f6, knight g4. According to Stackfish, the strongest engine compared to M20, knight h5 just develop the just move away from the attack and support the f4 pawn. However, M20 had what? A different plan on mind. Knight g4, d4, giving way for this bishop targeting and capturing the pawn on f4. At the same time, of course, this bishop can anytime go on d3. It's actually awkward if you're gonna move bishop d3 attacking the e7. Although you develop the bishop, but you just kill the space of this bishop c1. So just go d4 and this bishop and will have the attack here in development here. So that's a good position for white. G5 protecting the f4, knight c3, knight e3 attacking the queen and bishop, queen e2, and knight takes bishop. The simple move is rook takes f1. Whoever, David didn't want any of that. You may pause the video and think what David did do in this position. 5 seconds, or you may pause the video. Alright, 2-1-0 Inc. The move David was knight e4, targeting the f6 for a check, and black just go the m20, just move away the knight. Okay, you gonna capture my knight? No way. I had to save this one, going knight e3, and white didn't waste time moving knight on f6, checking the king. What if, for example, let's go, instead of saving the knight on f1, let's go bishop e7, protecting and guarding the f6 square. So let's go for a check, capture, check, king f8, knight g5, queen f6, knight e4. So this is actually a better one compared to the knight e3 saving the knight on f1. So just protect first the knight jump on f6. But okay, knight e3, knight f6 check. Now the m20 had no way to castling here. Bishop d2. Come on. Just come on. Earlier, David sacrificed the bishop on f1. This time, David giving another pawn and a rook, and m20 just captured the c2 check, king f2, knight takes rook. If we will check materially, it is black winning. However, position wise, white pieces are all out. Of course, this rook is not yet. You have your knight, two knights, queen, bishop, and king is out. This knight is out but can't do anything. Just imagine 1, 2, 3, 4 versus a king with 2 pawns. This is how you attack. This is how you prepare for an attack. More pieces, more fun. More, of course, more effective, right? Knight e4, knight d5 check, king e6, queen c4, and here anywhere there will be a double check. Two pieces checking the king at the same time, b5, challenging the queen, expecting the queen to move away, but David had no plan to do that. Knight g5, another sacrifice. Wow, another sacrifice. Um, Pieces here. Queen takes, that is force. Of course, if king will move here, queen d3, king g4, let's say, queen h3, that would be checkmate sooner. So queen is forced to capture. Knight takes c7, king d7, knight d5, check again. King here, then knight takes f4, king e7, knight d5, and let's say king e6, knight c7 again, king e7, and bishop g5. So that would be f6, capture. So after the check, he decided to go king e8, but queen takes. The checkmate is inevitable here. There's no way for black to defend his king. M20 is has been defeated using the king's gambit opening.